You know me, I don't want to get too conspiratorial. I'll get conspiratorial, not too conspiratorial. But here's why they set up Joe Biden in Vietnam. You heard about the story, right? He made a complete fool out of himself again before the world in Vietnam, among other places, when he talks about that old song, Good Evening, Vietnam. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I don't even know what this jadrul is talking about. But the reason is, why did they do this? What is the purpose of this? Because they can stop this. There's got to be a reason for this. Why are they doing this? Why don't they? Why is he not paying attention? Why is there also, by the way, more pictures of Carmelita Harris dancing like a fool? Again, showing nothing but disrespect that is being garnered and directed. I'll explain that, because this is not, they don't do anything accidentally, these people. Okay? Now, before we begin, let me ask you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. I appreciate that. And let me ask you, first of all, to help help yourself in supporting our two sponsors. First of all, preparewithlionel.com. I've told you, and you know this, you are one day going to be in a food emergency, not because there's no food in the world, not because there's famine, not because there could be, but you just won't be able to get the food. The stores will be closed. And they could be closed because of famine, but the point is they're going to close down stores either because of unrest or weather or climate or riot or another George Floyd or who the hell knows, because these sick bastards love to see you in distress. The destabilization of our society, and nothing, but nothing, will make you lose your mind like no food. You went crazy during COVID. When I say you, we, during COVID, buying toilet paper when toilet paper had nothing to do with COVID. So go to preparewithlionel.com, preparewithlionel.com. This is emergency food from the best company there is, My Patriot Supply, preparewithlionel.com. And right now, a special offer, you can save $200 of a 3-month emergency food kit. And we're not talking about anything that you can replicate on your own with plastic bags and banana chips and spaghetti sauce and macaroni. It doesn't work this way. This is for 3 months, 90 days. 90 days. You don't have 2 weeks, a week. You can't do a week with your family. They'll go nuts. If you can't go to a store and you have to go through cookies and crackers and Pop-Tarts, you don't have it. You think you do. You don't. These are professionals. This is the best system in the world. Preparewithlionel.com. 21 varieties, 25 years shelf life. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, drinks, everything. 120 pounds of food in beautiful 6 buckets. These water resistant, beautiful buckets with pouches with the oxygen absorbers. I mean, this is NASA. Preparewithlionel.com. You are going to need this. You know it's true. This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. All right? Preparewithlionel.com. And we have been a MyPillow fan and a supporter, and they've supported us since the beginning of time. And what Mike Lindell recently did during this deposition, I swear to God, I love this man. I love guts. I love the way Trump sometimes gives it right back to him. And this is the greatest endorsement, because he stands behind everything. Did you hear what he said? He wants to get back if people have any problem whatsoever. It's about service. It's about quality. It's about mypillow.com. And if you use promo code Lionel, you get a free gift. mypillow.com, promo code Lionel, you get a free gift. No purchase necessary. Do it. In fact, don't you ever use any promo code of any other show but mine. mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. Okay? Good. Now, let me tell you how stupid this guy is. I mean, this is, you have senescence, he's a coot, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's out of his mind, and he's in Vietnam, a country we vowed at one particular point to make a parking lot, to bomb it into the Stone Age. I mean, what we did, and we still can't explain to anybody why we did it. So he goes out there and he says, well, like the song go like the song. Good morning, Vietnam. I guess it's good evening, Vietnam. Yeah, Adrian Cronauer or whatever. Remember Robin Williams? Good morning, Vietnam. About a serviceman over in their country blasting the hell out of their country. Why are you doing this? What are you doing? Why? So here's a question. What are we doing with this? They are setting him up. This is to make donors, the world, everybody turn to Gavin Newsom and just melt as to how dreamy he is. To melt. He will look like God, Pegasus, Apollo. He will be Brobdingnagian in stature, immane in comparison. He will be not only welcomed, he'll be brought in on a cloud with lightning bolts and Pegasus. I mean, the world will celebrate the Democrats after this. So because they know he's gone. Do you see Carmelita dancing? What the hell is that all about? What is that all about? Did you see that? It's disgusting. Now listen to me. They're also doing it for another reason. And there's always been this thing. They did it. Nixon admitted it. In fact, Kissinger said it. When the world thinks that the person who signs the checks and pushes the button is out of his mind, the world pays attention to you. The world pays attention a little bit more to you when it says, oh my God. Holy dear God. They can stop him. They can absolutely stop him. When he walked off during the Medal of Honor ceremony, they know what they're doing. When he's walking around with a mask and he's fumbling around, they're right now, they're cranking it up. And there's something that they love about you not knowing what's going on. They love the fact that you can't figure this out. They love the fact that you are without the ability to make any of this make any sense to you. They know what they're doing. I'm telling you. It is to make Gavin Newsom not only the heir apparent, but people will fall out of this the heavens. They'll just say, oh my God, thank God. He's here. Don't think for a moment that that's not happening. Don't think for a moment that these people aren't doing exactly what I'm saying. They don't do anything by accident. They don't just let things happen. They knew Joe was out of his mind since before he ran when he was doing this corn pop stuff. They knew this then. There's nothing new here. Nothing. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Listen to what I'm saying. It's tragic. It's sad. It's horrible. I recognize this. But what I'm telling you right now, my dear friend, is simply this. What you are seeing is beyond anything anybody's ever seen. It's beyond anything anybody has ever seen. Dear God, it is just. Every time. And what's so interesting is that you don't have to speak English to look at him. There's not one leader in the world, one who's walking around like this. Nobody, except us. Now, there's one thing that really helps you explain why they're doing this. The shadow government runs the show. The shadow government runs the show, and the shadow government wants to embarrass and hurt us. The shadow government hates us. The shadow government wants us hurt, wants us set back, wants us sidestepped and and affected negatively. That's exactly what's going on. It loves destabilization. It loves calamity. It loves catastrophe. It loves everything. It loves everything it can do to destroy us and make us look bad and make us look like we're out of our minds. It loves us. It loves it. It hates the United States. Don't think. I mean, believe me when I tell you this. There's nobody in charge of anything at this level. Not until Trump comes in. And the same thing goes for Gavin Newsom. He's going to pick up the baton and do exactly what's going on. So understand what's happening. This is not a joke. This is not some kind of a mistake. This is real. Think about that. And be scared. Be very, very scared. And scared. That's a Hell's Kitchen term. And by the way, don't forget, buy Patriot Supply. Prepare with Lionel.com. Prepare with Lionel.com. Prepare with Lionel.com. And mypillow.com. Promo code Lionel. Don't forget these great people. And you, my dear friend, my family, my centurions, my truth centuries. I ask you to watch this carefully. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And whatever you do, I beg you to comment as you see fit.